The macro environment in digital marketing management refers to external factors that affect a company's marketing strategy but cannot be controlled by the company. These factors are part of a larger dynamic and involve various social, economic, technological, legal, political, and environmental aspects that can affect how a company conducts digital marketing. Digital marketing requires a deep understanding of the various elements in this macro environment because changes in one aspect can affect the success of a company's marketing strategy. In this fast-paced digital world, companies must identify and respond to changes quickly to stay relevant and competitive. Here is a detailed explanation of the factors in the macro environment that affect digital marketing management. 1. Economic factors. Economic factors affect consumers' purchasing power and their purchasing decisions. The economic conditions of a country or region, such as inflation rates, unemployment, interest rates, and economic growth, affect how consumers spend their money. In the context of digital marketing, understanding economic factors is essential to adjusting pricing, promotions, and marketing strategies in general. Macroeconomic influence on consumer purchasing. When the economy is growing positively, consumer purchasing power usually increases. This makes consumers more likely to spend money on non-essential goods and services. Companies can capitalize on periods of economic growth by increasing spending on digital advertising and offering premium products or services. Conversely, during a recession or economic downturn, consumers will be more cautious about their spending and more likely to turn to brands that offer more affordable or discounted products. Large e-commerce companies like Amazon and eBay often use economic data to adjust their pricing and promotions. For example, by offering deep discounts or loyalty programs that provide added value to consumers who prefer to save money. Interest rate changes and purchasing power. Changes in interest rates also affect consumer purchasing power. When interest rates are low, consumers tend to borrow more money, which increases their purchases of products on credit or installments. Conversely, when interest rates are high, consumers will be more cautious about their spending, reducing purchases of large or luxury items. Companies that rely on credit or installment purchases for their product sales, such as electronics or automotive companies, should adjust their digital marketing strategies to anticipate fluctuations in interest rates. For example, companies can offer installment options or more flexible payment plans when interest rates are high, or offer financing promotions when interest rates are low. Social and cultural factors relate to changes in consumer values, habits, and attitudes toward products or brands. In digital marketing, it is critical to understand how social norms, cultural trends, and consumer habits influence how they interact with digital advertising, choose products, and use social media platforms. Social trends and consumer preferences. Millennials and Gen Z, for example, care more about sustainability, diversity, and social values. Companies that can align their messaging with these values can more easily attract consumers. Marketing campaigns that emphasize sustainability or reflect diversity tend to be more successful in the digital marketplace. A successful example of digital marketing that aligns with these social trends is Patagonia, which uses its digital channels to promote eco-friendly products and educate consumers about sustainability. Likewise, brands like Nike use digital marketing to support specific social movements and demonstrate their commitment to relevant social and cultural issues. The influence of social media and influencers. One of the biggest social shifts in recent years has been the rise of social media and influencers. The influence of social media on consumer behavior is growing, and this presents a huge opportunity in digital marketing. Consumers trust recommendations from friends, family, or public figures they follow on social media more than traditional advertising. Companies should be able to leverage platforms like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and X, formerly Twitter, to reach their audience. This includes collaborating with influencers to introduce products or services in a more authentic way. For example, cosmetics companies like Sephora and L'Oreal often work with influencers on social media platforms to promote products. Technology factors. Technological advances play a major role in how digital marketing is executed. New technologies open up many opportunities for more personal interactions with consumers, automation of marketing processes, and increased analysis and understanding of consumer data. Some of the technologies that are important in digital marketing are artificial intelligence, big data, cloud computing, and the Internet of Things. The use of big data and AI in digital marketing. Big data and AI allow companies to collect and analyze large amounts of data from consumers to gain insights into their preferences and habits. This allows for more personalized marketing, where companies can deliver ads or product recommendations that are highly relevant to consumers' needs. For example, platforms like Netflix and Spotify use AI-based algorithms to recommend movies or music that match users' preferences based on previous search and playback history. Marketers also use data analytics to improve campaign effectiveness and personalize messages to better suit the needs of different audiences. Augmented reality and virtual reality. The use of AR and VR in digital marketing is also growing. This technology provides a more immersive experience for consumers, allowing them to virtually interact with products before purchasing. For example, IKEA uses AR in their app to allow consumers to see how furniture will look in their homes before making a purchase. Companies looking to stay competitive in digital marketing must continue to leverage these new technologies to improve user experiences and create more engaging campaigns. Political factors include government policies, political stability, and regulations that impact how companies conduct digital marketing. Laws related to data protection, advertising, and digital content can vary between countries and can impact how companies execute their digital strategies. Regulations such as the General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR in Europe, require companies to take consumer data privacy very seriously. Digital marketing that involves the collection of personal data, such as the use of cookies or email marketing, must be conducted in accordance with these regulations. Violation of these regulations can result in significant fines and major reputational damage for companies. For example, large companies such as Facebook, Google, and Amazon must always ensure that they comply with data privacy regulations to avoid sanctions and maintain consumer trust. In addition, regulations on digital advertising are also increasingly stringent. Many countries have introduced regulations governing how ads can be displayed to consumers, including provisions related to transparency in advertising and restrictions on advertising directed at children. Digital marketing needs to adapt to these rules so as not to violate consumer rights or existing regulations. Legal factors. Legal regulations that affect digital marketing include copyright, patents, consumer protection, and laws governing e-commerce and online trading. This is important to maintain consumer integrity and trust in brands. Copyright protection and content use. Digital marketing often involves the use of copyrighted content, such as images, music, and videos. Companies must ensure that they have permission or a license to use this content in their advertising or marketing materials. Unauthorized use of content can result in lawsuits or fines. Business competition and anti-monopoly. Digital marketing is also affected by laws governing business competition. Large companies that dominate the digital market, such as Google and Facebook, are often scrutinized by competition regulators to ensure that they are not abusing their dominant position or harming smaller competitors. Environmental factors. Environmental issues are increasingly influencing consumer decisions, especially when it comes to sustainability and carbon footprint. Many consumers are choosing brands that are committed to sustainability, and this is becoming an important factor in digital marketing strategies. Sustainable marketing campaigns. Companies can use digital marketing to communicate their commitment to sustainability and reducing their environmental impact. For example, companies like Tesla and Patagonia often use digital marketing to highlight their positive impact on the environment, whether through eco-friendly products or social programs that support sustainability. Companies that use environmentally friendly raw materials or reduce plastic use can leverage social media, blogs, and other digital content to educate consumers and build better brand awareness.